Yeah, how has that journey been, going from Florida, then Ohio, then Michigan? What kind of steps were in place for you to take to get to where you are now? And just kind of talk us through that journey, just kind of going from step by step.
Yeah, so I ran the 400, 200, I did triple jump, long jump, and high jump when I was in undergrad. And it was cool. I think, track gave me a really cool opportunity to do something special in college. So I really enjoyed that. And being a collegiate athlete kind of opened my mind to working in that space. My mom works at the University of Miami and has for some time now. And I think seeing her do what she does within student development kind of sparked that fire within me and got to do some cool stuff at Nova while I was there. In the student development space, working with SAC. So was in that area and thought, hey, this could be a cool career. So went to Ohio University to get a dual master's in sports administration and business administration, which is a really, really great program. I'll always be a Bobcat with the way that we got to do stuff and the things that we got to do. So that was really cool. And I think I have one of the interesting and rare stories of getting a job off of a job search board. It doesn't happen very often in collegiate athletics because a lot of the times when people post jobs, they already know who they want to hire for them.
Right.
But Ferris being in such an interesting position of trying to be innovative and get young people in this department and kind of change how they want to do things has kind of led the way for some of us to do those things. And I was lucky enough to be one of them. So found the job on NCAA Marketplace and just applied during my time of just trying to throw out a bunch of applications and getting rejected by big schools. Because not a lot of big places want a 24-year-old to come in and change some things up. But so had a really great interview over Zoom and then came up here. And we just kind of walked through what those decisions were going to be and how that role would shape out and what kind of things I was going to do. And within that time, I got an opportunity to talk about what the track situation was looking like, and they needed a sprint coach, and I kind of fit the bill. So it was a cool kind of coincidental situation of getting to find myself in a position to make change within our department and really affect our student athletes in a positive way, but also give a new experience to our track athletes as well.
For sure. And obviously you work with compliance, one, and then student success with the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. And then you're also a coach at the same time. I'm sure everybody's wondering, how in the world do you fit that all in one day?
Yeah, it's an interesting balance of schedule. I think it's really about prioritizing, right? With compliance, it's all very circumstantial, right? So there are times of the year that are really busy. Our signing days, things in the summer, trying to get scholarships together and making sure all of our athletes have what they need before they get here. But just making sure that we're doing what is important at the time. So whether it's, certification at the beginning of the year or beginning of a semester, or if it's getting community service hours in on the student development piece, or if it's practice, so it's really just about making sure I'm doing what the group needs from me, and making sure that we get that stuff done. So communication is a really big part of it. Luckily for me, I don't have to do all of it every day. Like some days are compliance heavy, some days are student development heavy, but I've been able to kind of find a good balance, just kind of doing stuff with Sarah Higley, my boss, and Steve has been phenomenal in allowing me to grow and do what I need to do in the space just to make it work and have all my schedules kind of align in a way that works best for me. So it is a balance of time management, but at the same time, just prioritization is huge.